Hey, what's going on, guys? Shane here with Fight Tips, and I'd like to introduce you to the first episode of PadPorn. Yeah, I wasn't sure about the title either, but by definition, that's what it is. Pad cracking at its finest, intended for your arousal. Now, we acknowledge the greats, Freddie Roach, the Mayweathers, names that are synonymous with mitt-holding. However, we'd like to use this series as a way to introduce you to new trainers and different styles. That being said, let's take a look at the first coach. First up on the list is Damian Trainer of K-Star Legacy Gym in the UK. Now, Mr. Trainer may only stand 5 feet 4 inches tall, but this former 2-time world Muay Thai champion would whoop your ass and then teach you exactly how he did it. He's one of the greatest Muay Thai fighters and coaches to come from outside of Thailand. He believes you must train high volume on pads, throwing upwards of 7 to 8 strikes, because he says in a fight you're going to throw much less. If you only practice throwing 3 or 4, you're only going to throw 1 or 2 in the fight. He travels all over the world for seminars, and he also trained Henry Cejudo's striking leading up to his rematch with Mighty Mouse, which we all know he won and took the belt from who was arguably the pound-for-pound greatest. Next up on the list, Patrice Boogie Harris out of Headbangers Gym in Washington, D.C. He's an amateur and pro-level boxing coach who has worked with some of the highest levels in boxing, like Adrian Broner and Gervonta Davis. Now, some people may argue and say that this style of mitt work isn't functional and that you're never going to be able to throw 4 or 5 punches like that in a real fight. To those people I say, come on, man. You gotta give credit where it's due. These kids would light you up like a Christmas tree before you even realized what happened. Patrice Harris is known for his high volume, fast speed, and lots of defense being incorporated into these impressive combos. Next up on the list, Trainor Gay of Elite Fight Club in Bangkok, Thailand. He's as tough as they come because he wants to push you outside of your comfort zone to the point where mental toughness is manifested. Plus, he's just hilarious to watch. Now, some may say his style is too rough, but I mean, we're practicing fighting here. If this is too rough for you, you may want to take up another sport like curling or darts. Up next is Coach Tom Whitlock of MMA Trondheim in Norway. He's built an incredible striking program working with boxing, Muay Thai, and MMA fighters. I mean, he's obsessed with self-improvement as well as improving his fighters, and he always implements unique ways of training. Like when his undefeated boxer, Anders Eggen, had a hand injury, they didn't take time off, they made sure that the other hand was twice as dangerous. Up next is my personal favorite, Fitzgibbons of CSA Gym in Dublin, California. Now, Coach K actually doesn't even believe pad work is necessary for fighters. That's right, in fact, he has high-level amateur and even pro fighters that fought in the UFC before he even held pads for them. His system pumps out world-class champions like Miriam Nakamoto, Kevin Ross, Gaston Bolanos, Eddie Abasal, the Frausto sisters, and now Chris Cyborg is even training at CSA. Next, we got Bazooka Joe Valtellina of Bazooka Kickboxing in Toronto, Canada. You know him as the Glory Champion, but he grew up in the world of Taekwondo and began teaching adults at a very young age. Now, he uses a very unique style of holding pads where he doesn't strap them to his arms. This allows for quick adjustments to land those Taekwondo-influenced kicks. Up next, my friend Jason Park, who I used to train with over 10 years ago in Philadelphia, now trains out of Boxing Works in Southern California, with Brian Popejoy, who should also be on this list. Dr. Park's style is Muay Cow, knee fighting. He's trained fighters like Khalil Roundtree, who just knocked out Gokhan Saki, Nathan Ward, and now Anderson Silva. He focuses on working off the jab, staying completely balanced, and proper mechanics with every strike. He will not let you hit the pads if you're not in proper position first. There you have it, guys. I hope these coaches from around the world taught you a couple of new tricks, or at least inspired you to get some training in. Now, mitt work is both a skill and an art form. And if you want to learn how to do it yourself, we are selling these Fight Tips mitts, and when you purchase, you will get access to our online mittwork course this Saturday, September 29th at 12 p.m. Pacific time. More details are down in the description below. And let me know down in the comment section below if you'd like me to continue with the PadPorn series. Until next time, I'm Shane with Fight Tips for the underdogs.